I think one of the biggest mistakes that I see from people who are trying to improve their overall flexibility is that they do not first put a premium on strength, and particularly strength at different angles. If people who are trying to get flexible are already involved in strength training, what they probably are doing is just doing more of the same, the standard squats and hinging motions and presses and pulls and all that stuff is necessary, but it's also very useful to get used to moving at a variety of different angles, because ultimately one of the things that you're going to need in order to get more flexible is going to be more strength anyway. And so the way I look at it and the way I have found works very well for me and for many others is by spending a little bit of time getting some prerequisite strength and overall capacity in a variety of different angles. And let's use the lower body as an example, because a lot of people are trying to improve their lower body flexibility specifically. If you learn how to move your hips through the various different ranges of motion that they are capable of, you're probably going to find that it becomes a lot easier to start working your way toward things like splits. And once you've gotten these prerequisites out of the way, what you're going to find is that the progressions and the specific tactics and strategies and things like that you have to rely on in order to get your full splits start to become a lot more, let's say, doable. You don't feel like you're wailing and gnashing your teeth. You don't feel like it's just some exercise in futility. What you're going to start to feel like is that you can make some pretty impressive progress. And even though you're going to have to put some work into it, it is not going to be the kind of work that a lot of people have to deal with, which is just this excessive, overloaded, just overdone emphasis on flexibility. So yes, it's important, but once you get these basics out of the way, you're going to start to find that things like pancake stretch, like what I'm demonstrating here, are going to come a lot more naturally to you because you have strength in a fuller range of motion. And again, once you have put in the specific practice, things like these side splits are going to be a lot easier to do, even cold, as you're seeing me demonstrate right here. It's going to take time. You're going to have to put in practice, but give this a shot. Let me know how you like it. And as always, have fun and happy training.